Here they come, and there he goes with a wobbly pass. It's picked off! And that's the first interception by Gardner.
Play action again. More good ball handling from Jones. Room to run. There goes Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Giants.
The throw, and it's intercepted. He's got another one, and he's got a field ahead of him. Diggs is going to take it to the end zone. Unbelievable.
Pass is to Thomas. He's gone. Touchdown, Saints.
Here he is throwing in the middle. It's caught by Watson. He's got great speed. Turning the corner. Christian Watson down the sideline. And he will score. Love to Watson.
Look at now you're talking. I mean, this is football. When you got steam coming out of your head and your mouth, now you're talking football. You're controlling that offensive line. This is what it's all about.
This is Football Friday on WHPC Sports Talk.
Mike's on, and we are live on another Football Friday here on WHPC Sports Talk, here on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I can't believe it's already Week 8 in the NFL.
It's going by too fast, Josh.
But it's that sweet spot in sports right now where you have the NHL going on, you got baseball, you got football, you got basketball, got women's basketball coming up soon, and
or it just ended.
College.
What, it just ended.
I'm talking about college.
Okay.
You know, I got to watch the GOAT, Caitlin Clark, this season.
What? Oh, yo, did you see that season opener where they played like on the football stadium? Yeah. They literally put the court in the stadium.
You see that clip? Like
it was stupid the way they positioned the court at. You could have just put it vertically in the center, but you put it basically horizontally near the end zone.
No, I think that was tough though, because you see them picks. You
think you could have done a better job?
I think you should have put it in the middle, and that way it would have looked visually more pleasing.
I do gotta agree with Corey on this. Yeah, I do believe. When I did see where they put it, I do agree with Corey on that.
What y'all doing here? If y'all architects, what y'all doing on a radio show? Since y'all know everything.
Hey, if they decide the next time I want to see like a women's game like in a crazy location, I want to see them do what the men's did like a couple years ago, where they played on a Navy base. Yeah,
that was fire. Like aesthetically pleasing. Like you get to look over and all you see is the ocean. Man, come on, splash in multiple areas.
I always did wonder though, like what happens? What happens if the ball falls over like into the water?
They gotta have backups. So you gotta remember shoot around.
Yeah, they got backup balls, Corey.
When the ball goes over the fence.
You know the one that why I'm glad Nico isn't on the show today.
Oh, you too?
He's in the studio.
He about to come in.
And,
he can still hear you.
Knowing him, he'd probably bring up that situation with a former NBA player.
You want to elaborate?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Dwight Howard. We could talk about Dwight Howard.
We can
talk about the white.
We posted a video.
We gonna Lord Baltimore that situation up here. We gonna Lord Baltimore that situation.
Let's start with the white.
No, we gonna Lord.
Let's go ahead with the white.
Nah.
Let's talk about who he sleeps with.
Leave that man alone.
Man, I ain't mentioned that man's name.
You know what's worse than who he's sleeping with? Wondering who he's sleeping with.
Nah.
See, this is where I gotta jump in, and if you didn't know, this is WHPC Sports Talk once again. Had a little side conversation there. Joshua Umahi joined by Eric Williams, Corey David, Devin O'Shea, and at least for a little while, we got Gina Halstead.
It's been almost a year since I've seen this atmosphere.
Yeah,
Gina.
Super duper NBA analyst. We about to get
absolutely.
I've been dabbling in WNBA now and then too. Not gonna lie. I'm an Aces fan. Don't call me a bandwagon, but I am an Aces fan.
No, come on. That's the definition.
I'm an AJ Wilson fan. She plays with a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. I love her as a player and their chemistry as a team.
You know who I rocked with?
I like AJ Wilson.
You know who I rocked with? Yeah. But I hate the fact that there's no expansion in the WNBA, so they had to cut her. It was like her name was Destiny Henderson.
Hennessy. Yeah, I think
I was rocking with the Indiana Fever, and they had the Stranger Things jersey. I'm still gonna probably cop one.
That was beautiful. Yeah, they need to. I feel like next year will be the year for expansion because the revenue is going up. Of course, you see the way the finals game was packed.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably cop some throwback WNBA jerseys.
Do you know how cheap those tickets were? No disrespect.
You right.
Those
No,
tickets were cheap.
realistically, I know. They probably what, like 50?
But look, talking about, you don't think there's some people like, hey, I can't get front row tickets to a Knicks game, but I can get front row to a Liberty game. I'm gonna flex on that.
I hear that.
We have to work on. I know our station director's listening. He keeps telling me dreams about getting these media passes for Nets and, more importantly, Knicks games. I know you. I know you listening. Like, you're not gonna just ignore this. I need an update.
Yeah, come on, Novat.
Come on, Novat.
We already met Walt Frazier. That's the next step up.
Y'all met
man.
Walt Frazier. Y'all lucky.
Yeah. I got to put that on. I actually need to put that on a resume.
Me too.
Produce the Walt Frazier.
Have y'all ever been to Walt Frazier's restaurant?
I have. Man, closed down after COVID.
I'm you know, at least I went, but I was heartbroken when it closed down. It was just like,
Yeah.
the food was good, and then the whole ambiance of everything, and then the basketball court.
They had a basketball court.
There was a basketball
I could
court.
say I made a shot in that court.
Hey, yo, when
That's
they-
cool.
That's fire.
I don't know when they coming out with it, but y'all remember like there was like this rumor, like there was like there's a restaurant like Top Golf but with basketball.
Yes, you
That's
I'm like, when is that coming out?
Did you see the digital like architect like of what it would look like?
Now, did that make the acceptable first dates list? Because I know that's been all the talk
Nah,
this week.
Now, because if I pack you a shot, like
that was
Should have.
It should, right?
talking about that whole list, that whole talking point was full. Like people not going to Cheesecake Factory bad now.
Man,
speak on
I'm
it,
never
brother.
too good for cheesecake.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Shawty was acting like it's cheap.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Exactly.
You know nobody saying
Give us
about
up a check at Cheesecake Factory.
But when Beyonce said she loved Red Lobster, ain't nobody say nothing.
If it me good, I take
Let me
you
tell you
to
something.
Red Lobster.
Cheesecake Factory, right? If you know about the Grand Lux over here, Roosevelt Field,
Yup.
it's literally the same.
It's the
thing.
same exact
So
thing.
what? I'm be like, all right, you know, you don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory? I'll take you to Grand Lux.
You know
Same
what?
thing.
What's funny? Because I am a
Finesse.
single man nowadays. I dare somebody to be too good for Grand Lux Cafe. Imagine I'm gonna say, "Yo, let's go to Grand Lux Cafe." She going.
And she said, "Look at how she was like, look at how I look." Yes, let's actually talk about that. You're lucky he didn't take you to McDonald's and give you a Happy Meal.
Man, I'm trying to remember who said something like that to the degree of like, I take my girls on the first date to Chad Ochocinco. It's like, hey, if you too good for McDonald's, you too good for me.
That's a fact.
How was
That's a
ice
fact.
cream dates on that list?
I don't know.
Can't go to Cold Stone no more?
We can't go to Cold Stone.
But you know, if Dwight Howard would have just
No, we ain't gonna mention it.
He did post a video.
And y'all brought it up. Y'all opened Pandora's box.
I didn't mention
want
his
to
name.
start with Dwight Howard.
Eric mentioned the name. I treated it
said
like
And then you carried it on. So
Dude,
that's why I'm gonna start today.
In this video,
You did it. Y'all did it.
No, I'm going to quote him. In this video that he posted, in quote, "Where I lay my wood is my business."
But But we don't care.
Real talk.
We don't care about that, Dwight. We care
Nah.
about if it's consensual or not.
Exactly.
That's come on, man.
You're right about that.
Corey, I quoted Mace on Wednesday.
I ain't gonna hold you.
If there's a surprise, it's not consensual.
Nah,
If somebody's surprised,
Surprise, Shawty.
this should time out. This should be my last comment on it, but it's wild crazy that you got like 2 generations of alleged assaulters in his family right now.
Yeah, Dwight's an interesting guy. He got like 12 baby mamas.
No.
He got,
You remember what I told you about this kid?
yeah, I mean, it runs in the family. Blood ties.
It's allegedly, it's wicked out here. It's wicked. It's super wicked.
So you're telling me
Thank you for saying allegedly. Thank
the
you.
Dwight Howard literally has like an offensive line.
Yeah.
Well, no. I ain't gonna say he got an offensive line, but
Now he got an offensive line and skill positions too.
I ain't gonna hold you.
He got a
Special
whole.
teams is crazy.
He's got a whole offense. He's got a whole offense.
No wonder he getting that check out in Taiwan.
yo, son,
He needs to stay his ass over there too. You don't want that nonsense over here.
Yeah,
in
do
the
you remember
States?
like a couple years ago, somebody made the joke on Twitter, but you remember like a couple years ago, like he had a lot of these DMPs and it'd be like, back, knees.
Oh no, dude! Host Play sent that yesterday. That was bad.
What's going on in sports, man? It's wicked out here. You got Chandler Jones, AB, Antonio Bryant, all out here losing their mind. You got
Jones.
You got Sergio, whatever. I think Sergio Brown from
Aaron
the
Hernandez
Bills.
didn't kill himself.
Who out here?
He didn't.
No, you seen the former Bills player, Colts player, Sergio something who got allegedly.
If you kill your own moms, then it's
That was
a little,
crazy.
That's,
Son, I ain't gonna hold you. Football, look.
She had to go.
Football might be clipped in a couple years.
What?
Nah, this is
That's
crazy.
that's definitely a
what's
take.
funny about Chandler
That's
Jones?
definitely a take.
Chandler Jones got Larry Fitzgerald trapped in his dog.
Yes.
You're bugging out,
Yo, I don't get his obsession with Larry Fitzgerald.
I don't get it.
I get. All right, they played together, but I don't get why you have an obsession with this man. You keep tagging him. He's trying to live a life.
Posting a video of his dog talking about Larry Fitzgerald. I'm like, what?
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Look, I seen this on Twitter, but somebody said the day they get their hands on Chandler Jones and AB's brain, it's going to rock the NFL.
It's going to end the NFL. The NFL is going to cease to exist because they can't come back from that.
Flag football is
exactly.
I ain't go front. Like I was looking at when he had the video of like when he said Larry Fitzgerald is trapped in my dog. I was like, yo, do I really want my nephew playing tackle football? I'm like, yo, basketball, track. And baseball looking quite lucrative right now.
There's certain positions where I feel like they can move to if y'all don't want them concussions. The kicker.
I'm looking forward to the Olympic flag football. That's what I'm looking forward
I'm winning that. I'm going to be on the gold medal team.
Let me tell you something.
I've
I'm
seen
the
some
best
funny
female
stuff,
tight end
huh?
you've seen.
Like a German watchmaker going up against Aaron Donald.
I'm probably one of the few people that say, yo, NFL players shouldn't.
What?
Yo, I'm probably one of the few people who think that NFL players shouldn't be allowed to play in that flag football Olympics.
Yeah.
So let me play.
Who else playing?
Mid, bro.
College and high schools. Cause look,
mid?
Cause look, I don't think nobody else I don't think no like other countries are developed enough where like they messing with us with football. So like you wouldn't bring your best.
Absolutely not.
They're not developed enough.
Other countries.
What
like,
do you mean by that?
Like, would you?
They're not developed enough?
Okay, so can you imagine what team?
Mr. World Champions is saying this?
I'm gonna just go. Look, you know there's a clear advantage.
Yeah, no.
You know there's a clear
continue with your take. Go ahead.
You know there's a clear advantage on certain sports. Just like
basketball.
Yeah.
In the United States. Anyway,
Corey,
we're not doing this.
Apparently, Corey Jokic won the world championship like this past season.
Yeah.
Huh?
Remember you said that?
Yeah.
When did I say that?
If Corey doesn't say it on air, he's going to just
say it.
Duck
say
it,
Corey.
He's lucky.
He was a world champion, wasn't he?
Who?
Jokic.
All right,
he's an NBA champion.
Enough of Corey's cap.
Try to catch him.
Let's get.
We tried our best, but we never can. 516-572-7440. Welcome once again. It is Football Friday, but we are going to start with a little bit of everything. As you clearly heard, we're going to go to Damian Lillard's Bucks debut. We're going to get to LeBron versus KD for the first time in 5 years. Going to get to some baseball World Series a little later in the show, but we will start football related. Thursday Night Football, that's where we usually start.
Thank God for Thursday Night Football last night. I won my first FanDuel parlay last night.
I'm saying, what you put down? Put
down $10.
No. What was your
parlay?
What was your parlay?
I had Diggs got his yards in the last minute of the game. I had Diggs getting 60 yards. Josh Allen throwing 2 passing touchdowns. James Cook 25 yards. Josh Allen 25 rushing yards. Josh Allen 200 passing yards. He surpassed that.
How much you bank off that?
170.
Okay.
Off a $10 bet?
That's not that bad. It's not that bad. But what's
You
the
can take
name?
a shorty out at Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah,
I am the shorty today.
I put a parlay on that too. I had a parlay on that too. My thing was I had Gabe Davis to score a touchdown. He did. Mike Evans to score a touchdown. He did. The only person I needed to score 1 touchdown was Stephon Diggs, and I would have got a G.
A lot of people put that parlay, but a lot of people put on their parlay Mike Evans to get 40 yards, and he got 30.
Like the tight end he is. Pause.
But
Nah, I'm still about to get paid. He about to get paid in this offseason.
it was messed up because he caught it. They say they counted as an 8-yard catch, his last catch.
Yeah.
It was obviously 9 yards.
Yup.
People are sick.
that last catch is what helped me, my brother, get his parlay to hit, actually. That last catch, an 8-yard catch.
Everybody hitting parlays now. You think you better than me or something? Y'all put one in yesterday.
No, I
didn't say it was me. My brother.
I'm cursed out. I'm cursed out here.
You are cursed.
Well, whoever I bet on, 9 times out of 10, you up out of here.
He bets on the Cowboys.
Stop it.
Get some help. I do.
Can you
on purpose?
As you wear an Eagles
parlays
jersey.
for like NCAA? Like,
Yeah.
can you do it for women?
Oh, you don't bet on college kids?
Certain one that like what? Caitlin
I
Clark.
keep my mouth shut.
Look, Josh. The only time I won this entire season was when I bet against Coach Prime and them boys. Look. When they lost to Oregon, it was my profit.
That was stealing money, though.
No,
that was
a whole lot of stuff had to happen that day. I walked away with like 800.
Hey, man, I'm glad y'all parlays hit. Devin's brother and Eric, good looks. The Buffalo Bills did defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24-18.
Shake and bake.
How about the Bills? 3 touchdowns, 1 field goal in the red zone. Buffalo's offense is the best in the red zone. Tampa Bay's defense came in number 1 in red zone touchdown percentage. They gave up 3 of them, so I'm sure that's taking a hit. Josh Allen, let me do some quick math here. 365 total all-purpose yards. That's 2 touchdowns throwing and a touchdown rushing. So a good one for Buffalo. Tampa Bay falls to 3-4 after that 3-1 start. But let's talk some basketball real quick. Oh, Eric, Corey, you had your hand up.
No, I just want to say that's like one of those games where, like, you know you're going up against a bad team, and it's just to get you right on the right path back because you know you've been losing these last couple weeks.
Yeah, the Bills. So even their wins lately,
it was a pick-me-up game.
But their wins haven't been all that impressive, and this was supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. And I know they're injured and they're banged up, but they're not really winning me over with this.
I ain't gonna hold you. Look, there's a lot of criticism for Lamar Jackson, but it ain't there for Josh Allen. And Josh Allen is a turnover machine. Even had one last night.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying it.
What are you trying to say? No, stand on it.
Stand on business. I'm stand on. Look,
you never do. I don't even know why.
Look, I am about to stand on it. There's certain quarterbacks like Josh Allen, and like who you peg to be the next, who's been living off one overtime game. Who's been living off one overtime game against Patrick Mahomes that he lost. He's been living off that. And everybody pegs him to be this great hope. But he's not. Same with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, if anybody else would have did what he did in the playoffs against Trevor Lawrence, he'd be up out of here.
He finally knows what it feels like to be a Dallas Cowboys fan.
And then they don't.
I feel like he knew already.
The only person who I think right now is legitimately getting the praise that he deserves is Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is doing his thing. I can't lie.
Yo, it does smell like Subway in here. Hold up. I'm sorry.
Nah, I smelled it too. Who had Subway?
Who? Yo, can we find out who did the Nassau mixes today?
I mentioned it first.
You did, Gina.
Good job.
They probably have Blimpies.
Huh?
Blimpies got it.
It smells like Blimpie. It does.
Blimpies
You
got
had
it.
Subway?
Nah, bro, I haven't eaten today, bro.
Nico drank her entire water bottle.
Huh?
He took her water bottle and drank the entire thing.
Well, that's a savage.
I did throw it at him though.
That's what you get.
You saw that. You had that coming. You had that coming.
But rightfully so.
All right, now we get back to the NBA.
Yeah, before Corey interrupted the transition, Damian Lillard made his Bucks debut last night. Close W over Philly.
That's crazy.
First off, the 2 headliners, Giannis and Embiid. I don't want to slander them too much, but 2-pack of ass, really. I was watching these 2 beasts, 7-footers that can do everything, and they was trash yesterday. I'm like, yo, Giannis, what did you work on the entire offseason, bro?
It is a season
you
over.
still
there,
can't post up and dribble?
It was Lillard versus Maxey.
And make free throws.
It was Lillard versus Maxey last night.
Exactly.
And Kelly Oubre.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Oddly enough.
The Bucks coach made me very upset, and a lot of people upset. He didn't play Chris Middleton.
That is
I don't
true.
even know the last time he didn't play the whole fourth quarter. I needed Chris Middleton to score 13 points. Why are we still nursing this man's knees?
It has been 2 years since the surgery. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's up there in age though, right? He should be like what, 35?
He's 33.
No,
34.
he's like 30. Yeah, 33, 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not that old.
He looks
he's not that
45 though.
He do, yo.
His hairline is way back there.
You ever see somebody that's like young old? That's what it is. Like young old.
Yeah.
Hairline. The hairline is non-existent. Forget receding. Non-existent.
It's at the top of his head.
Yeah, literally. It's
at the top.
He's 32.
But can we talk
He's
about
not that old.
Damn, yo, I
39
forgot.
points in his debut.
Yo, come on now. But I forgot what show I was watching. I saw a clip on it on IG how someone said, one of the broadcasters said how the chemistry that Damian Lillard and Giannis have in their first game supersedes the 7 years that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have together.
Thank you so much for saying that. And the presence of the Celtics fan here. Because, sorry to cut you off, but I'm watching that Celtics-Knicks game on Wednesday, and I'm mad they lost because the Celtics made something very clear to me, Devin. No matter how much talent they get on that team, they just brain dead. They're going to have these brain dead stretches.
In that game, you guys did crush us in many of the aspects of the game. In the offensive rebounds, you guys absolutely dominated us in that fact. In the three-point shooting, what we missed on all last postseason was our three-point shooting. We didn't fix that whatsoever this past game. We shot
hit a big one.
He did hit a big one, but out of everyone in the entire team over the entire game, we shot very inefficiently from the three-point line. So it's just... There still are holes on this team, the offensive rebounding, the three-point shooting, the inconsistency with the three-point shooting.
Yeah. Speaking...
Didn't y'all give up... y'all know I'm like in and out when it comes to keeping up with it. Didn't y'all give up Williams?
We did give Robert Williams.
So you lost a very big defensive presence in the front court.
Yeah.
So you gotta take that in consideration.
He was a very unhealthy man, but when he did play and when he was healthy, he wasn't the Time Lord was stellar in that paint.
Exactly.
He had a great debut.
And when and in the trade with Drew Holiday and everything like that, I did bring up. I was like, I am upset to losing Robert Williams.
Is he the backup in Portland? Because DeAndre Ayton.
He's going to be the starter soon with Ayton.
Ayton sucked. 5 fouls, 2 point.
I told you.
You see Nurkic doing so much better than Aiden's doing.
Well, Nurkic is an actual man.
My boy Nurk.
So
now he a boy.
I don't understand the struggle though from the 3-point line as the Celtics. Like y'all can literally run a 5 out, especially with the versatility that Porzingis has. Like he's known to be a big man that can shoot. So to not have that as a strength, and I feel like in that game y'all should have capitalized off of the Knicks because I'm a Knicks fan at heart. Gotta love it. But one thing we've always suffered from in the past, especially last season, was just 3-point defense. For some reason, anytime somebody had to come over and help, the entire defense would crumble. So with that being said, like I was able to catch a little bit of the game, and I was shocked that wasn't something that the Celtics could capitalize on. But I feel like they won in the end.
Yeah, they did.
Real quickly with the 3-point shooting, a lot of it happened to be from...
Stop. You got to keep it pushing.
It was Brown and Holiday.
Good for you.
I just want to point out, they called a flopping charge on Jalen Brunson, and it wasn't a flop.
They announced that afterwards. They were like, that we regret doing that.
We regret doing that.
Jay Crowder
I'm sorry.
Flop yesterday. You seen Jay Crowder's flop?
Well,
that's
disgusting. What is Jay Crowder? Before we move on, what is Jay Crowder doing with the undershirt, the 2 arm sleeves, the headband, the compression pants?
He got to make sure he's
Does he realize how stupid he looks?
Trying to stay warm.
Try to stay warm. I'm not even entertaining that.
Look, he said 1 armband ain't enough, 2 armband ain't enough.
I gotta get the undershirt ain't enough.
So
compression pants ain't enough.
The only thing that I'm mad is
hair tie ain't enough.
The only thing I'm mad is why don't you just go get a full compression shirt like you?
My player type.
Like the only thing that's stopping you from being completely warm is that little slit between the shirt and the armbands.
That's a fact. He did look very goofy last night in national TV with the hoes watching. Gina, what you thought about LeBron versus KD for the first time since 2018?
5 years, bro. 5 years. They were able to pull it away. The Lakers, not gonna lie, I remember them starting out this season. Them and the Warriors were the only 2 teams that were 0-1, I believe, and how the reins have fallen. It's crazy. The Lakers, I feel like, definitely improved in the offseason. Still have certain things that they need to improve on, just because, like, I feel like as the season progresses, it's gonna hurt them in the end. But Eric, I don't know what's wrong with your Suns. I mean, it was a really good game.
Whoa.
See, that's why I'm gonna stop.
I don't know what's wrong with your Suns.
They injured right now. They injured. There's a lot of them guys.
You're starting
first things
Allen
first.
and Gordon.
I hate.
They did blow a 4th quarter lead.
I hate how the reporters and everybody talk about Kevin Durant and LeBron duel. No, LeBron put up I'm not even gonna say a stat pad in 21. They was down 12 going into the 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's LeBron. It's LeBron. He's gonna get his if he want to.
Facts.
But he don't even look the same. I'm gonna be totally honest.
He's 38. Like he's 38 and he's still performing though.
Washed King allegations.
Performing. Kevin Durant performed last night. He put up 39.
He did.
Shut up, France Compare.
After being very inefficient the game before.
Came down, get into his spots.
Oh, here you go.
Swish. Easy money sniper.
He's 1 for 5 in 3.
Not the IG ad. That's
1 for 5 in 3.
I'm just saying.
You're nitpicking. Stop it.
He just said pop, shoot up.
And you know what? I was going to say something about the Celtics, too. Let me tell you something. We're talking about players in the offseason. Jaylen Brown obviously didn't go in the offseason and try and dribble his left hand because
he didn't do good whatsoever. He didn't do good whatsoever at all.
And you paid that man. How much money did you pay the man in the offseason?
We paid him the most expensive contract in the entire league.
For what is the question?
If we get rid of him, we're behind. If we get rid of him, we're behind.
But back to Phoenix. Devin Booker didn't play.
Nope.
Bradley Beal didn't play.
No, he did not.
I'm gonna tell you this: if both of them played, the game would have never been close.
I agree with you.
LeBron dropping 13 points. I think didn't LeBron drop like what?
He dropped
21.
He dropped the 21 points. I feel like it was a little.
I'm telling you. LeBron is closer to that era than many people believe.
And that's why I say, Anthony Davis, why do you show up every 1 out of 2 games? Like, he had a nice game yesterday, 30 points, 12 boards, 3 blocks, 3 steals. That's what we expect, but why are you disappearing in the second half against Jokic is my question.
I'm going to tell you right now.
In the last game.
He got into probably All-Star. That man might get traded. That man...
they just gave him a 3-year extension.
I don't understand
I'm trying to trade...
He's not going nowhere.
Yo, let me see if we can get Joel up out of Philly in this situation.
No, stop. Now we're just getting into lunacy.
Unrealistic stuff.
That man
I don't know how well, with Booker and Beal both being out yesterday, the most assists on this team was 4 assists. I think you need Booker or Beal, either of them, to be able to play.
Yo, Booker's the point guard this year.
Yeah, so Grayson Allen, Eric Gordon coming as your guards into the game. There's no facilitator between the two of them. You need Booker or Beal to be able to play, to be able to have a facilitator on the court.
But I feel like that's where Durant should step up. Like, I'm not saying Kevin Durant is the best facilitator, but when you know the guys that you have on the floor, that's your time to step up. And he's shown that inconsistency throughout his career on multiple teams.
They got one of the best players that they're not giving that much minutes to, Bobo.
Yo, let's talk about
basketball.
I'm with him. He's too tall to not be getting PT.
No, stop. I'm ending this Bobo stuff right here, right now.
Bobo was wearing a V-Lone shirt under his sweater.
No, I'm not gonna hear you out.
He bringing swag to the Suns.
Bro, I gave
on the bench.
In 2K, I gave up Mitchell Robinson for Bobo and Jonathan Isaac. Bobo is my starting center. Phenomenal. We got a chip. We got a chip in the game.
This is 2K. No, I'm talking about like all the people that, as far as Wemby goes, Wemby made his NBA debut, but all I heard all summer, Bobo can do all the things Wemby can. Wemby's overrated. Like, yo, shut up. Why are you using this kid to serve a BS agenda?
If Bobo can't even get minutes on the Orlando Magic, why is he going to get minutes on the Phoenix Suns?
Wait till that man pop out. Mark my words. When that man is given the opportunity,
he fell out of the Magic's rotation.
I'm going to say this to close it out. That's if Frank Vogel will put him on the floor, and that's if when he takes off the hoodie that he has on, and there's not a V-Lone shirt under it.
I don't know what that means, buddy.
That means he ain't playing that day.
The warm-up hoodie?
Oh, okay. All right.